Hey everyone, it is Nancy Ann. Welcome to Nancy Ann's Unboxings. Today we have got one of my favorite of all of the styling services, Front Door Fashion. Today we've got Front Door Fashion. Front Door Fashion is what I consider one of the 4 premium styling services, and really it's the top 2 to me, this and JB Style Box. It's very, very personalized. I'll show you why in just a minute. I have 5 business days, so basically that ends up being a full week to try and decide what I want to keep, and then I return it. One thing you want to know about Front Door Fashion, they do require a $100 deposit. It is taken out of your credit card. However, there is no styling fee, because if you don't purchase anything, you return it all back and they give you your $100 right back. They credit it back to your account. So even though it does take $100 initially, you can get it back. The 2 times I've done this, I've spent more than $100 because I love these clothes. Let's get into this box. So this is how it comes when you open it up. Got your little information packet. It's usually tucked into this little pocket on the front of the garment bag, but it came out on shipping. That's okay. And I'm going to pull it all out. Now, the first time that you order from Front Door Fashion, they're going to send you about 20 items so that the stylist can kind of get to know your style when you give your feedback. After that, you usually get, I think, about 12 items or 5 to 6 outfits, I think. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hangers here. Sometimes there's 2 items per hanger, so this is going to be quite a bit. I had asked her, by the way, to outfit me for my husband's stealth reunion, along with casual things like going to Disney with my daughter in Vegas. First of all, let's look at the clothes. Then after we've done that, I'll take a look at the paperwork and we'll talk about that. So what have we got? It looks like we have 3 outfits, and 3 items. They generally bundle them together. Do you see the rubber band there? With kind of groupings for different pieces that go together. So we've got this very interesting peplum top in multiple colors. It looks like underneath there's a pair of white, I'm going to guess these are capris, because I asked her if she could include some capris or long short. A really cute purple t-shirt, and it looks like that's maybe a pair of white Bermuda shorts under there. I'm going to rifle through these because we'll talk about them more when I'm trying them on. This is, oh, I love the brand Not Your Daughter's Jeans. This is a Not Your Daughter's Jeans sleeveless top with some really fun bottoms. Those are a little wild for me, but hey, we'll try them on. You know, sometimes I put things on and then I eat my words. What's with it? I'm gonna flip it to the back. We've got, it looks like a long skirt of some type. I'm assuming that's gonna go with that sleeveless top. We've got, okay, it's a short sleeve top, real flowy fabric. I'm kind of getting a tribal theme out of this. That's not exactly my style, so we'll see. Oh, I do like these kind of, they're like a turquoise, like a light turquoise, and I think those are going to be capris. I like that. And then we've got another bundle. There's some sort of accessory in here. Let's take a look at what that is real quick. This is so fun. It's always like Christmas for me when I open all these boxes, but especially with Front Door Fashion. And last time, I didn't think I'd buy any accessories, but I bought a really awesome belt that I have worn repetitively. It's another belt. And this is, oh, that's kind of fun. That looks like a wrap style or a wider style belt right there. And it's got a kind of a cool, whoops, put it up higher, cool little narrow belt buckle. So we'll see how this works out. I will put that with that in just a second. Oh, a pretty dress. Now again, this doesn't strike me as my style, but we'll see. And I think the waist is going to be big, but maybe it's supposed to be. I'll see her explanations. A lot of times her explanations help it make more sense. This is a distinctly pink peachy shade. Do you see that? It's got some sparkle in it. Peach is not my best color. And then we've got, oh, I like this. This is just a long t-shirt, kind of like a tank dress in a really pretty red, and I love this red. It's a blue red. And that's a really good red on me. And lastly, we have, oh, is this a jumpsuit? She had said she might send, nope, this is a dress. Oh, it's got a blue stitch down the back. I don't know if you can see that, but it goes all the way down the back. And this looks like this is going to be kind of that, looks like it's going to be a midi length. Okay, there's the items. I'm going to look at the paperwork, and I'll be back in a minute, either wearing an outfit or talking about the paperwork, or both. See you in just a second. Before we get going on the first outfit, I want to talk about what was in that information envelope. So first of all, everything gets returned right in the box. You just put it on its hanger in the garment bag and back in the box is how I do it. And then I take the information, the pricing sheet, and I check off what I'm going to keep, and I just slide it into that little envelope that's on the front of the bag. I thought the bag was right there, but it's not. It's in the box. So that makes it easy. By the way, they do not charge you until they have received it back, and then they just charge you for the things that did not come back. I always do my own math. I add in tax, and somehow it's always a little bit higher than what they actually charge me, because I'm meticulous about numbers like that. Okay, and then so they've got the return mailer to just slap right on the box, and I'm going to put it on there in just a minute so I don't forget, because I've done that before. And then there's tape included also to close up the box. They think of everything. They make it really easy. There is your Hello Gorgeous card that has all the information that you need to know about perks credit, returning, what to do. There's a handwritten note from my stylist, and on the back is a picture of different shoes that they offer. They don't include shoes in the boxes, I don't believe, but if there's something there that you just love, they're all quality shoes, you can ask your stylist to send those to you. And then we have the invoice sheet. So on this, everything is listed here with the prices. Normally I wait until the end to do the prices. Not doing that this time because I'm looking right at them. It'll shave a little bit of time off of this because normally front door fashion does take a little bit of time. There's 13 items in this. And then there's what she has to say about how to style each one. So let's start with this outfit right here. She says, lilac is the color of the season. I loved this top for you due to its feminine sleeves and easy to wear fabric. Style for your trip to Vegas or Disneyland with the white Bermuda shorts provided. Consider completing your look with your brown leather belt and a pair of white sneakers or matching leather sandals / wedges. Well, remember I mentioned a belt on when I was unboxing, this is the belt that I purchased the last time, and they will do this with Front Door Fashion, is combine current pieces they're sending you with pieces from past boxes that they know you have to help stretch your budget dollar a little bit further. So I just love that. So here it is with that belt. I'm crazy about this little belt, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the clothes. I did go ahead and I put them on with a pair of heeled pumps. I didn't have any that matched the belt. I might have some coming in an upcoming Stitch Fix, which will have aired before this, so that might very well work, but I think it looks okay with these little heeled sandals. I also tried it on with my walking shoes, which is how I would likely wear it if I was to go to Disney in this, and it looked just fine. And here is the little t-shirt. I love this t-shirt. It is really soft. It's really comfortable. It's very thin, lightweight, would be great for those hot days in Southern California, and at the end of April, it will be very warm there. And it would also work out good for our Indiana humid summers. So I like this. It might be a keeper depending on the price. And then we've got the white Bermuda shorts. These surprised me. I don't tend to like Bermuda shorts. When she said she was sending them, I just gritted my teeth and said, okay. And the reason is I trust Rachel. I trust her to style me. She watches my videos. She knows what I look like, and she knows my style. And I'm so glad I didn't stop her because I actually like these. They are a little big in the waist, but I think that's why she told me to wear the belt, because she knew I would need it. And I think it looks just fine with the belt. So I like these. The only thing I'm wondering is if we go to Disney and we go on the log ride where you get wet, what's that going to look like? But there are other days I could wear these shorts. So I think these will likely be a keeper. We'll look at everything and then see at the end. So let's take a look at our prices and our brands on these. We've got the Michael Stars Jana scoop neck flutter sleeve top in Periwinkle, one size. That doesn't make sense. Why would this be one size? Okay, and it's $78. That's kind of high for a t-shirt. Wait, yeah, the flutter sleeve top. I like it. We'll see. We'll see. We'll wait until I really like it. But let me see what else I like from the box before I make a final judgment. And then the Not Your Daughter Jeans Bermuda, high-rise 11-inch short in Optic White, size 10, $69. I think these are staying. I desperately need shorts, and I know I would wear these. All right, next outfit. It is this halter top, peplum with the white chinos. So let me read what she had to say, and then we will talk about it. Let's see. Fun and sassy for socializing in Vegas. I could see you loving the striped peplum top from Jade. I know how much you love prints, and this one is great from going from day to night. Dress up this top with white chino pants and a pair of wedges, heels, or sandals. Consider also styling this top with your black wide leg pants and black heels. So I had purchased black wide leg pants after a long and arduous search for trousers. Rachel finally produced a pair for me in my last front door fashion. I love them. This top would look nice with those, definitely. However, I'm not wild about the top on me. The coloring is a little bit warm. For my preferences and for my skin tone. Also, this high neck, I don't do so great in real high necks. Occasionally, I'm okay with one. This isn't the worst I've seen. I don't love it. I do love the halter style top, though. I like my shoulders. I'll turn around and let you see it from the back. I do feel like maybe we're losing my figure. It's dropping straight off my bust, and I think it's making me look bigger, and it is fully lined, by the way, which is very nice. Very well made top. I'm just not sure it's the right top for me. We're going to talk about the chinos, but I'm not turning around for you because they're see-through. In these pants, it's completely evident that I need to lose 20 pounds, which every time somebody says that, I don't need to when I mention it. I think, oh yeah, if you could see me in a swimsuit, you would understand. And also if you could see me in these pants. Evidence they're see-through, you can see the white pocket through the white of the jeans. Other than the see-through factor, I love these. They fit me right. They fit me in the waist even. They're very comfortable. They're lightweight. These would be great, but I would always be self-conscious in them because you can see every single lump and bump on the back of my thighs. So unfortunately, these are going to have to be a no, I believe. Let's talk prices. We've got the Jade Mock Halter top in Rthnic Stripe, size medium. It's $86. I don't know about prices on Jade, but with the construction of this, I don't think that's actually a bad price at all, especially considering that it's fully lined. And then we've got the Ecru is the brand. Mitchell Roll Cuff Chino in white, size 10. They're $162. That's high. Depending on what else I got, I would consider it if it weren't for the see-through factor. But the see-through factor is there, so let's get on to the next outfit. Okay, guys, next outfit. I'm going to read what Rachel had to say. These pants are just too much. They're fun. They're fun, but they're cracking me up, and I'll show you why in just a second. You mentioned you love to wear pastel, so I could see you living in this next light pink sleeveless tank. It won't break the bank, and it's easy to style with either the cheetah print silk joggers or statement butterfly skirt provided. With the joggers, complete the look with a denim jacket and cute pair of wedges or sandals. So that's what she had to say about the pants. Okay. I can see how some women could totally rock these pants, but well, first of all, on me, they're just a little bit too tight when I turn around. And evidenced by the fact that instead of just falling off the front, I've got this little bunchy thing right here. That means it's too tight. It's just too much bunching here, and it's tight through the thighs, which makes it go up. This should be falling off me. So if I wanted to keep these, I would size up. But the other thing I've got to show you. So I tucked in the string because let me tell you, the string is really long. And when I first put these on, there was literally these little puffy things were hanging all the way down here. And if you pull them up a little bit, let's just say they're unfortunately placed. So I haven't checked the price on these, but I don't think I'm going to keep them. I don't think they're entirely unflattering. I just don't think they're a look I personally can pull off. And so I did go ahead and I wore it with my denim jacket. Let me take off and we'll talk about this cute little button down. I will say it's a button down and it's not gapping on me like crazy. So that's a good thing. I did half tuck it. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to leave it out, half tuck it, or completely untuck it. So I thought I'd start with a half tuck. I like the top. I'm not really sure this coloring is super flattering on me. It is definitely a pink. It leans more towards salmon and it might have too much of a warm undertone. I don't know. I'll look back at the footage because sometimes I change my mind when I look back, but I'm not really getting a gapping problem, which is a small miracle in and of itself. Here's the back, and let me just go ahead and pull it all the way out so you can see the length. But I like the little top, and we'll take a look at the price. So I could see this working like with the white Bermudas. I can see a lot of these pieces working together. She does a really great job of kind of creating a capsular type wardrobe. But anyway, let me, looks a little matronly when I pull it out, doesn't it? But tucking saves the day with that, which we'll find out with the skirt. So the price, let's see, which one are these? Aha, these are TAJ or TAJ. That probably stands for something because they're all capitals and I don't know what that means. Zelda joggers and pink multi-stripe, size large. These are $285 and she said silk, didn't she? Did she say they were silk? Yeah, silk joggers, which completely explains that price of $285. And like I said, there are a lot of people who could rock this. It's just not a piece I would particularly enjoy wearing. And then we've got here we go, the top, no, not your daughter's jeans, sleeveless pintuck blouse in Coquette. What a cool name, size medium, $79. So, and by the way, Front Door Fashion, they usually say that their prices start at about $100, but their prices obviously do come in lower than that. You don't have to spend a small fortune to get a Front Door Fashion box. But anyway, this was fun. I'm so glad I got to try this, but let's just get on to the skirt. I wanted to show you the detail on these pants before I get going on the skirt. Look at that beading. That goes, it's beautiful multicolored beading. It goes all the way down the sides and around the pockets. And there's a little bag attached to the tag that has beads so you can replace them if they fall off. I can't find a fabric content on that, but I'm positive it's 100% silk. After 40 years of sewing, I'm getting pretty good at identifying fabrics, and it said it was silk, but I think it's all silk. That's a fun little pair of joggers. Alrighty, so now on to this beautiful skirt. Let me read what Rachel had to say, and then we'll talk about it. Consider front or fully tucking the pink shell into the butterfly skirt. Then complete your look with a pair of nude heels. I promise you'll receive compliments on your skirt all evening long. Well, I agree with her. I would. This is beautiful, very well made. It is fully lined right here, which is great. I'm a girl who still wears a slip on occasion to smooth things out. No need with this. I love it. I like the length. I like the silhouette on me, but here's the thing. Small of my waist is right here. Alrighty. And this is where the skirt is hanging. Here's how much extra room we've got in the waist. So I can pull it out like that. I mean, I could take in a good 3 inches on this. So here's what it looks like if I was to pull it in like this, it would look, see the difference? Just that little bit. So I have a feeling this one is silk too. If it's not, it's a very high-end polyester, which can also be expensive. So let's see, skirts, Millie, front, Fion, butterfly stencil, bias skirt. Cut on the bias, that means the pattern pieces are turned diagonally on the fabric, and that makes it drape better, which explains why this hangs so beautifully. And by the way, bias cut is generally more expensive for manufacturers to make because you have to use more fabric when you turn your pattern pieces to cut on the bias. Black pomegranate, size large, yep, $275. I was right, it's expensive, but it's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, let's move on to the next look. Well, here we are with the next look. Let me read what Rachel has to say, and then we will talk about these two items. How gorgeous are these blue pants from Not Your Daughter's Jeans? They'll be cute with your favorite neutral tops or your plaid button down. For this look, style the stripe V-neck from Tart with these pants. Keep the look casual with sneakers or sandals, or dress it up with a cute pair of wedges. Well, I normally, Not Your Daughter's Jeans is probably my very favorite brand of jeans. They usually fit me really well. That's not happening here. Maybe it's the cut or the style. The waist is pretty good, but the rest of them are too tight. I had moved my sizes down with them to 10 because it seemed like the 12s were too big, and in this case, I think the 10's a little snug. I will say though, I can tell they have spandex in them, and sometimes when I walk around in pants with spandex, they start loosening up. So I might, but I don't know. Those are looking awfully. They're kind of showing the lumps and bumps back there, don't you think? I mean, I haven't been able to get a good look from the back, but I'm thinking they might be a little snug. I don't know. I'll look at the footage. I love the color. I'm just kind of disappointed they don't, and they feel tight. But anyway, I kind of like them. The shirt, I was surprised that I liked this because honestly, when I pulled it out of the bag, I thought, oh, it's just one of those regular polyester shirts with the, you know, the regular old pattern on it. But I'm not minding this. The thing is, I think it's just overall too big. If you know me, you know I don't like showing a lot of cleavage. I will say though, it's not enlarging my bust. I like that. Something about the pattern works. I think if I could size down from whatever size this is, we'll find out in a second, probably would fit me better. So I may check into that and see if they have it in a smaller size. Let me unfront tuck it. I just had it tucked in to show you. So that's what it looks like when it's untucked, which I actually think looks a lot better, even though normally it's making a line across the wide part of my hips. I think that little split right there, oh, I will say, if I size down, I don't think it's going to fit across the hips anymore. And is this laying longer in the front than it is in the back, or is it just, oh no, it's just the way I have it. Okay, so let's take a look at brands and prices. This is the Not Your Daughter's Jeans Ami mid-rise 29-inch tailor pant in Dutch blue, size 10, 119. Very standard price for Not Your Daughter's Jeans. And then, let me find it. The Tart Collections Aurelia top, mirrored stripe in size medium, 84. I'm very concerned. I could wear a cami with this, but what I'm concerned about with that is now it would make it warm, and with us going on vacation and then me wearing this through the summer, do I really want it that warm, and do I want to double up my shirts? So I need to think about this. I really do like the print, and I can tell you right now, if I got a small, it might fit better elsewhere, but it's gonna be way too tight through the hips. So I need to think about this one, but I'm flashing myself, so this might be a no-go. Okay, let's move on. I think we've got a dress next. Let's see how that looks. Rachel suggested that I wear this dress for one of the cocktail events. It's a little mixer with the Stealth reunion. I thought she was nuts when I pulled it out. It was, I could tell by looking at it, it was going to be very big through the waist. It was very swimmy on me, but then I put it on with the belt like she suggested, and suddenly I like the dress. Normally I wouldn't go for a stripe going across the wide part of my hips, but I think this is flowy enough that it makes it look like the width comes from the dress and not from me. It does have a liner above the knee there for some modesty if light shines through. I like that the stripes go across the top of me. It's more fitted here and it accentuates that, but it still doesn't overemphasize my bust, I don't think, which I really like. Love the little ruffle sleeves. They're in a yellow. A lot of warm colors in this. That's not typical for me to like them, but I do like this dress. It has a very south of the border feel. Also not typical for me, but I love this. And then it's got the tiered skirt that is so in style right now, with stripes going across in the middle section and down on the bottom ruffle. I'm loving this. It also has pockets. And let me show you from the back. The stripes match up perfectly in the back where the zipper is. And that's something I would expect from a high-end dress. The belt is terrific. Sometimes I have a problem with belts. They will either be like they'll only fit in one part of my waist, because what's here at my small on my waist is so much smaller than if you're to do a little bit more of a dropped, that I have to have two different size belts. This belt would work for anything. So it's nice and wide through the back, which I also like. I have appreciation for a good belt after working at a nonprofit where one of my jobs was to price and investigate high-end accessories. And I learned how much a belt can change an outfit and how much a good quality belt will stick with you really for a lifetime if it's cared for well. Okay. This is the Jade Midi Stripe Dress, multi-stripe in size large, 180. That's a little spendy. I do think I'd get a lot of use out of it though, so I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna look at the footage and make sure I really like it. And this is the Suncoco Ankara Belt in camel, one size 108. That's a little high on a belt, and I do think if I get the dress, I have to get the belt because I don't have another dress that would, another belt that would work with this dress, so that's worth some consideration too. Okay, let's move on to the next dress. I have two casual dresses in this that she suggested I could wear either with the belt and a pair of sandals, or if I want to run around Disney in them, I could slip on a pair of sneakers. I was really hopeful for this dress. I wanted it to work. I love the color. I think it looks awesome with the belt. My problem is it's too tight. I don't know if you can see it's really cutting into my hips here. You can see visible panty lines, and I'm not going to turn around from the back because nobody needs to see that, but it's just too snug. I don't know what size it is, but I think I could go up a size. I do like the way it looks on me otherwise, and I love that the back is just a little bit longer than the front. So let's see what this one is. This is the Lila P Easy Tank Dress in ruby size medium, 148. So definitely a no on that for 148. I would want everything about it to be right. And it's just not. It's just too, well, there you can see. It's just too snug. Okay, let me pull on the next casual dress. Another casual dress that she sent me. If you can hear the dogs barking, I don't know if you can, I apologize. My husband just brought my son home for the weekend and they're horribly excited. Anyway, this is the black one that has that real kind of faint blue stitching down the back. This is by the same brand, Lila P, as the red one, but I like its fit a lot better. It's got a little bit of a blousey feel to the top and an elasticized waist, which is great because I don't have to wear a belt with it if I don't want to. Here it is from the back, just all by itself. She also suggested this with sandals or wedges or some little tennis shoes just for running around, tennis shoes. And she said I could try it with the belt. So let's put it on with the belt and all its dangly tags here. Yeah, I like that. I think that's really, really cute. All right, let me tuck that little tail down there. What do you think? Yeah, I think this is much more flattering than the red. It just seems to have a better silhouette, and it's the same size. They're both mediums. The red, I really could have gone up to a large on that. Alrighty, let's see what we've got. This is the Racing Stripe Maxi by Lila P in black. It's a size medium. It's 158. So this is $10 more than the last one. I don't know. I wouldn't call this a maxi. To me, I've said before, I think a maxi goes to the ground. I would call this a midi or an ankle length. It's split a little bit there, which I kind of like. I don't know though, because this stuff's going to start adding up real quick and I still have one more dress, so let me try that on. But I do want to turn around and let you see. Can you see the stripe going down the back? So I think that's kind of an interesting detail. Alrighty, that's it. Let me come back with the last dress and we'll do a wrap up. Alrighty, so here we are with a dress that she suggested for, she said one event, but I think she actually meant I think they called it business dressy stealth dinner, the kind of big event of the whole thing. So let me read you what Rachel said. You can't go wrong with a little shimmer in Vegas. This pretty pink sheath dress is perfect for traveling and also an adorable option for a cocktail party. Style it with nude heels or heeled sandals. So I got the nude heels on. So all the things I thought I would not like about this dress, I do, except for the fit. That was kind of predictable because I tend to not do very well in these sheath dresses. This is kind of a 60s style. I tend to shy away from 60s style. And I think it looks great on me. I like the style, it just doesn't fit right. I thought I wouldn't like this pink that definitely leans more towards peach. I don't mind it at all. I actually like it. I thought I wouldn't like the gold. There's strong gold. It's got a raised gold pattern here on the peachy background, and then it's got the peachy pattern, same pattern on a gold pattern, on a gold background up here on top. And I like the gold. I normally go in for silver. Thought I wouldn't like the contrast yoke, and I do. It does not accentuate my bust too much, or what it does for it in a good way. I like it. The problem is it's just too tight. I'm sure you can see right here through my hips it is drawing, and through the waist it is just too loose. So there's that. Here's the back. I absolutely love this little keyhole cutout. Is that not cute? I love this. I just wish it fit me properly, but typically I have a problem with sheath dresses, and this is the problem. I also like the length. I thought it would be too short, and I actually like it. Okay, so let's take a look at what we've got here. This is the Trina Turk. That's going to be expensive. Shine dress in Sweet Pea, size 10, 178. Well, a 12 would have fit me better through the hips, but it would have been even bigger through the waist. So, okay, that's all right. Let me get on something I'm a little more comfortable in, and we'll do the wrap up. Well, I've given myself a couple of nights to sleep on it, which I always do before I order or finish my order with any of these boxes. It helps me to calm down a little bit emotionally and take a more rational look at the boxes. So I'm going to go ahead and fill you in now on my thought process thus far. There will be a what I kept for the month of April video that will show on the Saturday after this one comes out. So I think that's going to be the 30th. So be sure and check that to see the end story on this box. Okay, so I took all of these clothes upstairs yesterday, and I tried them on the ones I was considering, and I came to some interesting conclusions, and I made some decisions. Okay, this belt is fantabulous. I didn't realize I have a very similar belt in my closet. So there's $109 I don't have to spend. I tried the dress on again. The dress is cute belted, but it's not belted. The waist is quite wide for me. The only way I'd ever be able to wear this is with a belt. It wouldn't have a whole lot of versatility. I'm honestly not sure how often I would reach for this dress. So I think for $180, I wouldn't get enough use out of it. So those two items are going to go back. The white shorts, I was positive I was going to keep them. I tried them on. The waist is way bigger than I remember. Even belted, it's still bunching underneath there, and there is a slight stain on the back of one of the legs. It's very faint, but it's there. I didn't put it there. I wash my hands before I handle the light colored clothing in these boxes. Anytime I handle it, learned that from sewing with light colored clothing. That was there when it arrived. So these are going to go back, and I'm bummed about that because I loved the way those looked from the front, and also on the video I noticed that you can see my panty lines. Not cool. Obviously I'm not keeping the little silk joggers, although those were a lot of fun. They're just not for me. But this shirt, I tried it on. I didn't feel like there was a whole lot special about the sleeveless top, and the pink isn't good on me. It's almost a salmon, and it leans a little bit towards orange, and it's not doing anything for me. I think it's unflattering. I know other people disagree, but I don't feel good in it, so I'm not keeping that. Then we've got the items that I would like to keep if I can. So we've got the Not Your Daughter's jeans blue skinny pants. I think these would be perfect for summer, but they're too tight. And I had made up my mind I wasn't going to get them, but I went ahead and tried them on again, and I have texted Rachel. It's the weekend, so she won't get it until tomorrow, and said, can I order those a size up? So if they're available, I'm going to get them from her. So if I can get these, I'm going to, in a size 12. I like them. But this particular pair is going back. There is the little Periwinkle flutter sleeve shirt. This is Michael Starr's. It is $78. That is high for a t-shirt, but I really like it. I went online and I checked. This is the only Periwinkle t-shirt I can find of this brand. And by the way, I will put all of the list of everything in the box down below in the drop-down box, so that you can possibly look for it or ask your front door fashion stylist for those pieces for yourself, so you can try them. So I think this may stay, believe it or not. And lastly, the one item I know is staying with me is the black dress, and they actually call it a blue racing stripe down the back. I really like this. I think it's very flattering. It's extremely comfortable. I like that it's long. I like the slit up the side. I like everything about it. It looks good without a belt, and it also looks good with 2 and possibly 3 belts that I already own. So I have options with this. I want to thank you for watching this. If you would like to try a front door fashion yourself for the first time, use my link below and you will get a $50 credit towards anything you purchase from your first box. It will also give me a $50 credit, and I want to thank you very much for that. That helps me. I can't even tell you how much you guys using my links has helped me and has enabled me to continue the channel. I know I say that all the time, and I know all of us unboxers say that, but it's really the truth. Without that, I couldn't afford to do this. I would be showing you clothes and sending everything back and then never able to wear it in a practical sense. So anyway, thank you so much for taking the time to watch, for liking, for commenting, for subscribing, and for hitting the notification bell so you can see any upcoming videos. Ruger, where are you? Oh, he's curled up in the corner. You can't see him. Ruger and I want to thank you for taking the time to watch this video. It was long when there's 9 outfits, yes, 9 outfits and 13 items. It takes a while to record one of these, but thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye and be blessed. Front door fashion. Nope, don't like it.
Okay.
He started moving and that the dog distracted me.
Walk. Ruger, come here.
See? No, he's okay. He's just doing indecent things.
All right.
It's distracting. Okay. Hi, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Okay. This is the Ruger Show. Okay.